Hi everyone! I am back. For today's video, I will be having a discussion. And for us to be guided, I have here a lesson outcomes. Number 1, describe a flexible learning environment and the different platforms used for flexible learning. Number 2, recognize how innovative teachers use online resources and educational sites and portals for online distance learning. And number 3, identified flexible learning through online communications in synchronous and asynchronous modality. So, our topic today is all about flexible learning environment. Nowadays, teachers is no longer seen as basically the dispenser source of knowledge for their learners, but the bridge who expertly directs the learners to take their own track in searching for answers to questions raised inside the classroom. And what are the learners need to do is just search for it at the web for detailed information and bring it back to the classroom for further discussion. And that is what we call flexible learning environment. Another, we have here the online distance learning. It is allow flexibility learning to a certain extent. Now, to widen that idea, we have the different platforms of online distance learning. Number 1, Moodle is an open source software that is one of the learning management system or LMS that supports teaching and learning, which is created by Martin Daugyamas. Number 2, Google account, another learning management system or LMS. And lastly is Discology, another LMS founded in 2009 by Jeremy Friedman, Ryan Wang, Tim Trinidad, and Bill Kindler. Actually, learners can do the account in these following platforms. Another, in flexible learning mode, the activities can be done in synchronous and asynchronous. Synchronous meaning it is when the online or live class, meaning the course participants need to join the class wherever they are situated. As number 2, asynchronous. This is when the task or question are posted and the course participants answer the question or post the reply at any time most convenient to them. Next is the blended learning, another way of handling flexible learning. It is the combining modalities of instructional delivery wherein the other part of the lesson is delivered online and while the other part is handled in actual physical setting of a classroom. We have here the kinds of blended learning. Number 1, face-to-face driver. 2, rotation. 3, flex. 4, online lab. 5 is the self-blended. And lastly, online driver. Next is the networking, with a group of individuals who communicates and connects on a regular basis for social, educational, or professional purpose. We have again the platforms of networking. Number 1, Facebook, Twitter. Number 3, Link. 4, Google. 5, YouTube. 6, Pinterest. 7, Instagram. 8, Tumblr. 9, MySpace. 10, Flickr. And lastly, Bebo. As you can see, there are the pictures of the said platforms of networking. Next is the benefits of social networking sites. First, getting connected to family and friends is now just a few clicks away. Second, a major advantage of social networking sites is that they provide information. News and views of others around the world can be easily accessed instantly at one's fingertips. And lastly, can support learning or augment educational act. We have also a danger of using social networking site. Just as there are benefits of having an account in social networking site, or using it in the teaching and learning context, there are risks to consider as well. First, teacher and parents are aware of youngsters using social networking sites due to many negative publicity and real incidents connected to the wrong use of social networking sites, meaning our teachers and parents are the good example or the role model of the youngster. Next, making friends with strangers who may be a predator or cyberbully. Now, for us to be protected, we have here the safeguarding oneself when engaging in social networking site. These are the steps that the learners or the users of this account need to follow. Number one, a social networking account has password and login details. Secure password and keep them private. Number two, log out every time you use public computers. Next, regularly check privacy settings of social networking websites so that only direct friends or those particularly known can see the photos. Number 4, online posts are safe and may become a permanent part of their online reputation. As you use internet, you leave a digital footprint which can be traced back to you. Number 5, do not accept invites from contacts unless you know them personally or you're sure of their identity. 6, seriously consider the effect of possible posts on others before deciding to do so. Following posts such as text, picture, video could be considered offensive or humiliating another person, then you refrain from posting or uploading it. 7. Using appropriate language is essential. The tone when communicating or sending social networking messages should be respectful. Number 8. Better be safe than sorry. You should accept friends and connection when you are sure of the person's identity. Number 9. When there is an indication of harassment or abuse, it is advised that you report this by clicking the report button of abuse. Then lastly, cyberbullying use these sites, messages, updates, and other functions to harass, intimidate, humiliate, taunt, or plague an individual. When this happens, you can do the following action. Letter A, ignore the behavior by not responding at all. B, block the person. C, click the report button of abuse or talk to a trustworthy adult about it. So, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Hope you get some information and learn something of what I am discussing. Bye-bye! Thank you!